Hello, it's Bailey and I have some 5-star predictions for you today. I've been anticipating doing one of these videos because I really like watching them and seeing like what about books makes people interested before they even pick them up. And then I do love the reactions once people have read their 5-star predictions. So I've been wanting to do it. But it just didn't work into my video schedule, but it is now. And there are a couple things I've already read this month that probably would have been 5-star predictions for me. But today I grabbed 5 books on my physical TBR that I think will be 5 stars. I tried to grab from like different genres. I have one that is a sequel and one that is by an author I've read before, and the other 3 are kind of like new to me things. So that being said, I'm just gonna tell you what the books are, and I guess let me know down below if you gave any of these 5 stars, or maybe you gave them 1 star, or any rating in between. Let me know if you've read any of these and what you rated them down below. So first, I guess I will start with the sequel, and it is Heartstopper Volume 2 by Alice Oseman. I read the first volume in November or December, and I absolutely loved it. I ordered this like immediately after finishing, and I for some reason still haven't picked it up, but I definitely think this is gonna be 5 stars. The first volume follows Nick and Charlie and kind of their first meeting. It is a very high school story, and it's just about like 2 boys falling in love, and it's amazing, it's fantastic, and I do think the second volume is going to only get better. And I have heard from other people I know that have read them, most people enjoy the second volume even more than the first, so that's why I think it'll be an easy 5 stars from me. The second book is an author I have loved before, but it isn't a series, and that is The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo. And I started with The Fire on High by her, which I think is her only released book that is written in prose and not verse. So this one actually is written in verse, and I think this has a lot to do with like slam poetry, and I've really just been interested in more of Elizabeth Acevedo's work because of how much I enjoyed her previous stuff, and I decided to go with this next because this one is so highly loved. It has obviously a bunch of literary awards, but I've also seen so many of my friends rate this one 5 stars. So this is another one I think I'm going to love. Next, what do I want to share next? Next, I'm gonna go with No Exit by Taylor Adams. I have been seeing this everywhere. This is a very hyped book right now, and I think it was published, I don't think it's a new release. This was published in 2019, but even just now in 2021, I've been hearing so much about this. I wasn't hearing about it in 2019, but this is a thriller set during a snowstorm, and my understanding is the main character is like on a road trip, or she's traveling somewhere, and she has to stop at a rest area due to the snow. The snow's getting too much. She has to stop for the night. So her and this group of people are stuck at, I think it's just like a truck stop, but when she's out at her car, she sees in another vehicle that someone has a child in a cage. So she is stuck for the night with this group of people, and she knows that one of them like is a child abductor, has a child in a cage in their vehicle. And I think you're just trying to figure out who it is. And I've heard that this is actually pretty scary and unsettling, and I'm ready for it to rock my world. Like I want to be scared, I want to be suspicious, and I think I'm gonna love this one. Then I have a historical romance, which if you don't know, I've been getting really into historical romance, but I think I've taken kind of an untraditional start to the genre. I've started with a few like less popular things, I feel like, but everyone talks about this author as like a great place to start in the genre. I have followed this author on Twitter for a while. I like just kind of how she presents herself, so I think I'm really gonna like her writing and just her characters and like the worldview put into these. And so I decided this is where I was going to start with her work, but it's The Duchess Deal by Tessa Dare. And I'm super excited for this one. My understanding of this one is that the 2 main characters are basically entering a like loveless marriage. It's just in like an arranged, I feel like that's a common trope in historical romance. Like they're getting married, by duty, not because of love. And the male interest basically says like once she is pregnant with an heir, they will never share a bed again. But it seems like she has all these rules to the marriage of basically making them spend time together, and I'm assuming the more time they spend together, the marriage does become a marriage of love. And I just think the banter in this is gonna be good. Even I'm expecting kind of a witty, fun main heroine. So yes, I'm very much looking forward to this, and I hope I enjoy Tessa Dare as much as I'm expecting to. And lastly, I have a book that has been on my TBR for years now. Let me see what year this actually came out. This came out in 2017, and it's been on my radar since then. I had a cousin actually read it, and she said she was gonna give it to me to read, and so I kind of put off purchasing it, put it off. She kept saying she was gonna give it to me, and then obviously COVID hit and she wasn't gonna be getting me this book. So I did finally pick it up, and it is The Hate U Give by Angie Thomas, which I am excited to get to this now because I think her third book is coming out very soon. But this is a YA novel that talks a lot about police brutality and just how crimes on the Black community often go ignored and uninvestigated. And a lot of people have really loved this one as well. I think it's gonna be a great conversation starter and something that really makes me think about teens in underprivileged situations. And yeah, I'm expecting to really love this one. I think this is a very important topic to be thinking about and reading about right now especially. And yeah, I'm expecting to really love this one as well. So those are all of my 5-star predictions. I'm hoping to get to these hopefully all within kind of the first half of this year, and then I will probably check in and say what I thought of all of them. But like I said, I think that is a wide array of genres I read, a wide array of authors and topics, and I'm really looking forward to getting to everything. Again, comment down below if you've read any of these and liked any of these, or comment a 5-star prediction that you have. But thanks for spending some time with me today. It was great talking with you, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.